free? No. I have
Pete's
been
sake.
here too long, Panarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
I suppose. He called me because I'm the Vanquisher. That's why he called me that, alright? We know that that's the reason why. I swear to God, I'm about to go outside and friggin' punch those cats in the face. The other night, it's like my neighbor yelling at one of his friends. Like, nobody knows what quiet is around here. Like, Jesus Christ. Come on. Gallop. Gallop, you son of a bitch. Gallop. Jeez. Do they expect me to run this whole way, like, on foot? So I was teasing at it before, let's talk about it now. Iron Man 3, because somebody did mention, like, hey, what do you think about Iron Man 3? It was okay. Like, it was okay. It was watchable, you know? I thought what they did with Mandarin, I'm not going to sit there and go with, like, spoilers. If you haven't seen it yet, and you're waiting for DVD or something, well, you know, hey, here's spoilers, whatever. Mandarin, for those who don't know, he was invented in, like, the mid-60s, maybe, I think it was, by, like, you know, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and all those dudes. And he was very much a caricature, what we would consider like a very racial, stereotyped dude, which back then was fine, you know. I mean, you could always do that stuff. Oh, can we? Is this gonna work for me now? What in the? Wow. And so it was a character that, you know, we had the Fu Manchu type thing, and you know, he was called the Mandarin. He was like a Chinese, Japanese, I can't remember exactly the nationality of the dude back in the day. And to be honest, I didn't read a lot of Iron Man to begin with. But translating him to modern day stuff, oh crap, I don't want to go down there again, would, I don't know how well it would translate. So what they did was, they made him completely like a fabrication. The only resemblance he had to his old form was, his comic book form was, you know, he was called the Mandarin, and he had robes, I guess. Alright. Oh, is it that orc that's an asshole? So, when I saw what happened, or when I saw it happen, you know, that he was just, you know, like a British guy who was like, you know, just some, what was he? An actor who was like completely high, you know, like, I thought that was really cool. I didn't see it coming, and because of that, I thought it really, it worked really well. I mean, who would have saw that coming? It was a great surprise. I felt like a ding-dong when I went back, I was watching Iron Man 1, and, you know, you saw the 10 rings, and how all over the course of those years I was not able to piece together the 10 rings, you know, being the Mandarin's calling card. I don't know. And it made it kind of weird, though, because, like, the 10 rings in the movie had almost like no significance whatsoever, and yet he's going to have a whole organization named after, you know, the 10 rings of whatever, Mandarin. But the thing that was goofy about the movie that really didn't sit well with me was, like, he had a million suits back in his, you know, his underground bunker, which at any given moment in time he could have just summoned them all and ended this problem within 30 minutes of, you know, of what was going on. Yet he had to have that one special stupid robot that could fly around. I don't know. I don't know. That was kind of weird. So yeah, it was good. It was better than the first two, man. Like, I went back, I picked up the first two on Blu-ray, and I was watching them, and I was like, they're kind of exactly the same. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, Robert Downey Jr. is an awesome actor, dude. He's killer. And I guess that's what makes the movie so great, is how serious and real they make the environment. You know, when it's a comic book movie, you know, great legitimacy is added to it, which is the pedigree of the actors. But this, I mean, you know, it takes him however long to master using a suit in the first one, and then, you know, what's his name, the Big Lebowski, you know, he's able to do it in like 10 minutes with a bigger suit and just basically beat the hell out of him. And then, I don't know, the ending was kind of weird. Let's see if I can teleport out from this area. We are outdoors, right? Alright. And then the second one, you know, another guy just builds an Iron Man suit with, you know, whips on it, little special electro whips. His fingernails were just so huge and thick too. Man, that was it Mickey Rourke? Man, those fingernails. I wonder if they were prosthetics. If those were his real fingernails, man, he's got terrifying hands. That's just the only thing I really remember from it. Ugh. So I don't know. Those are my impressions. I'm sure you've all been just dying to hear what that dude on the internet thinks of Iron Man movies. And there you go. Tell your parents. Tell your kids, they raping everybody. Alright, where's this friggin' library at? I never mastered learning this place, and it's not like I sit here, you know, coming here often. Son of a bitch. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. It's gonna be that friggin' orc who's like the biggest asshole, dude. I just remember you talk to him and he's just like, you know, I do this and that. Yep, I wanna club him in his face.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
I don't give a shit about your rules.
All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Thank you for a compliment for once.
Finally came to your senses, huh? Realized what you gave up. Can't say I'm surprised.
Just tell me how much it will cost. That's exactly what's going through my head right now. Perfect.
Tell you what, I'll sell it back to you for 4,000 coins.
That's what it goes for? Dude, I'll pay the 4,000. Shit.
Oh, very well. I don't know how you expect me to keep this place in order when I can't make a profit.
That's it? Jesus.
I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
Oh, I'll go right through you. I will go right through you. I will hammer you. I will go
The
right.
Arcanium is always accepting new volumes. What I can get.
Yeah, I wrote a book. It's called You're an Asshole. And I bought the scroll for 2,000 gold. These big legendary scrolls that dudes will spend entire lives on going blind, you know, reading them and shit. And, yeah, whatever. No big deal. 2,000, call it a day. God, don't get me out of here. I just want to get out of here now. I want to get lost in this friggin' labyrinth. Alright. Alright. I need the doors. Wait, where's Dextrion or whatever the guy's name is? Right. Maybe it's up there, I guess. Yes. My blood is boiling! Boiling!
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during...
Wait. Please don't tell me he's there. I'm no good with the names, and especially when they're like fantasy names, like Hexa and some crap like that. You know, like who knows that? You know, Lancelot and Sir Galahad and you know Excalibur. Haha. I can't remember where Excal's at. Oh no. Okay. Just keep that shit active, man. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a bad mood, and I'm not. I shouldn't be in a bad mood. I don't know why this is angering me. I don't know, I just did that summer cooler opening, and I just basically pissed away 25 bucks. Maybe that's burning my balls a little bit. I don't know why I continue to buy that shit, I really don't. What am I gonna do if I get a hat too? Like, what are the odds I'm getting, you know, one of the 3 hats that I like a soldier or a demo or a heavy?
Yes, how may I serve you, my lord? I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls
What the
any
fuck?
longer, my lord. Please, do not be angry with me.
I'm angry. I'm about to cut your friggin' head off.
I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling.
He
It's that I am
blinded himself.
physically
Are you
unable.
Oh, fortuitous. Yeah.
Oh, please, my lord. Please, forgive me.
Oh.
If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you.
Dang. I didn't know you were that into me, guy. I mean, there's ways you can please me that don't require eyes. That's true.
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls.
Unless you know Braille, and they translated them into Braille, I think you're gonna get your head cut off here in 2 seconds.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you.
You're creeping me out.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Nobody said I'd have to do any reading on this mission.
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Alright.
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Fortune smile upon you.
Yes. Kusith. Bark. Bark. Good. Good responses. Good. Alright. I promise to do my best not to attack you. If you promise not to come at me in a manner that threatens me or makes me feel insecure or uncomfortable in any manner. Bark. Bark for agreement, you son of a bitch.